Vincent, it's great to have you here at Winmau HQ today. You've obviously signed a new sponsorship deal with Winmau. How does it feel getting used to the new darts and the new equipment?
It's nice, really. It's just everything is new. Your shirt is new, the darts are new, the stamps, everything, flights. So it's exciting, really. It's just trying to get what's for you perfect, and that's a journey you have to go through, and it's difficult because in the beginning you think, oh, this feels nice, but it's only in practice. But we're getting there, and I'm enjoying playing with them.
Is there any sort of key points you're looking at when changing your darts? Any key bits you're trying to change?
Yeah, it's just we try to get more weight at the front, so the darts are going in a bit better for me, so I get more room in the trebles, and we experimented. We're doing some experiments with that, and it goes well. It's now finalizing the perfect dart for me.
And you mentioned your new shirt as well. It's obviously great to feel comfortable on the hockey, like in the new sort of shirt design as well, and the feel.
Yeah, definitely. Yeah, the Winmau done a great job with that. The designing department designed my shirt, and I was completely happy with it. And yeah, just nice.
And you're very much a field player when you play up on the hockey. You've got quite a fast rhythm. How do you sort of approach your game and your practice when you're such a field player? Is any bits you try to focus on, or is it pure rhythm for you?
It's for me most of the time is rhythm. If I'm just aiming too much or thinking too much, then it all goes wrong. So it's better that I got a certain rhythm, and then it's all right. So the energy level has to be good, and the feeling.
So that's more of a key part for you, I guess, then, is for the practice rather than sort of structure. It's about getting that rhythm and that feeling that you're sort of playing at your best.
Yes.
Obviously, we know that you've had some problems with injuries with your back and such. How have you worked through things? Have you had to change anything for that throw, or?
Oh, definitely, yeah. For I think 2 years ago, I stand straight in front of the board, and now I have to stand to the right, and just I have to make a lot of adjustments, but it's going better now. I've got less pain, and so happy with that. So that's all right. Only you have to get used to that stance, and in the beginning it's really hard because it feels like you're not throwing your normal style, your normal darts, and then.
Yeah, it must have felt really, really strange. Like shifting sort of across the hockey and stuff is a massive change, especially if you've been playing for so many years.
Definitely, yeah.
You said that it was hard to get used to that. Was it sort of a case of just forcing yourself, or did you feel out what it was that you needed to change to?
No, it was just keep on playing like that, because the way I played before, I turned my back in a certain way that was hurting after half an hour, 40 minutes, started to hurt really bad. And now I'm standing more to the right, so I don't feel it anymore, but a little bit. But because of you standing at the right, double 12 looked a mile away instead of the normal distance. So it's just to get adjusted and do it a lot, and it's getting better and better.
And you feel you're coming back into a bit more form now that you're adjusting and maybe getting better to the sort of used to the new darts?
Yeah. The darts are going great, but it's just a confidence thing now. It's you have to win matches with it, play well with them, because when you practice, it doesn't count. I mean, everybody can say they hit 9 darters in practice or whatever. It's just the moment you have to play a proper match, then they have to go all right. And also when there's tension in your body, that they go well, and you can only do that in the official games.
So for you this year, sort of the tour is key to get that competitive practice, as you mentioned. Is there any sort of targets that you've got for this year, or is it still sort of a bit of a feeling out process for you?
No, I'm not looking at rankings or stuff like that. You try to qualify for as many TV tournaments as possible. I'm now in a battle to get to the World Match Play, and yeah, you have to perform well to get there, and really well nowadays, because the standard is so high. So I'm in right now, so I'm just fighting to get in there.
And obviously coming through sort of injury troubles and having to change your throw quite a lot. Where sort of does the passion to play come for you? Is it the competitive side of things, or what is it that sort of drives you to get back and play through that injury?
It's probably the competitive side. It's I see my life as a battle from start to finish. So I would miss that, definitely. I'm not ready to pack in yet, because I will regret it. I mean, when I'm a month off and I don't play for a month, my back is fine. But because of the way I stand, it hurts sometimes. But now with this stance, I can play with it without having really a lot of pain. So that cannot be the problem anymore. So that gives me confidence for the next couple of years.
Does that time off give you sort of time obviously away from the game, but give you that hunger to come back as well and give your mind a rest and obviously your body a rest as well? But does it give you that hunger to come back, or do you prefer to be in competition all the time?
It works two ways. On one hand, it's good for my body to get relaxed again. I can lose some weight because I'm not traveling as much. I'm eating healthy. I'm doing everything right in the gym. But on the other hand, if the other players practice much more than me, I can't practice that much because of my injuries, and that is probably the worst thing, because when you're not practicing, you're not playing games, after a month you're insecure because you're thinking, can I still do it? Where's my game at? And that's the difficult thing. So then you try to play a couple of exhibitions to see where your game is, and then you have to adjust. And that's what I'm doing now. The first two Pro Tours I didn't play bad, but I didn't play great. So I knew I had to put some work in again.
And you've mentioned the exhibitions that you do and sort of the competitive feel you want to get for your darts, and competition is where you can excel your most. Do you find these exhibitions good practice, or are they more sort of a bit of fun, or how do you see them?
Some exhibitions are good practice, but sometimes it's just fun, because you come sometimes in venues where the practice room is just, the board is not on the right height, or the distance is not right, and then you take it just as an exhibition. But sometimes it's a proper exhibition with 8 players, and you play a tournament, and then I see it as a good practice as well.
So really, for yourself, it's more getting the preparation right off the hockey to give you that sort of game on the hockey rather than the practice. You've obviously now got your own shop in Holland as well, run by your lovely wife. How's that going out there?
It's going great, really. We had the sales are going so great. It's so much more than last year. We're really working hard, and after I went out in the World Championship, I worked there for 4 weeks, and with my son, my wife, and me, and we had to work really hard to get to satisfy all the customers. So it's a good thing, and she enjoys it. I'm a professional dabbler. I'm on a lot of way, and she really enjoys working in the shop, and that's good. Really, we don't have to do it for the money. It's just because she likes it, and my son likes it. So they work really have a nice company together.
Well, that's great news. Thank you very much for joining us, Vincent, and all the best for the rest of the year.
Thank you very much.